Ooh, I have the intro before we go to Peterson. Intro. Oh.
Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos al lado oscuro, bienvenidos a la hora maldita. De aquí hasta la medianoche en vivo en Radio Futura 91.1. Y hoy una noche más que especial. No solamente estamos a 24 horas de ver a Testament por primera vez en nuestro país, sino que tengo el lujo de tener a dos de sus integrantes, al señor Eric Peterson y al gran Steve Giorgio aquí en estudios de Radio Futura. Welcome guys to Uruguay. It's a pleasure for me to have you here.
We're very happy to be here. It's our first time here.
Hello everyone, thanks for having us.
Estamos escuchando Centuries of Suffering that you have chosen, que Eric Peterson y Steve Giorgio eligieron para comenzar el programa de esta noche. It seems that with every new album you get more powerful and powerful, or like you're drinking from the fountain of youth. Parece como que con cada nuevo álbum se vuelven más poderosos, o como que están tomando de la fuente de la juventud. How can we explain that?
You just explained it. We drink from the fountain of youth.
Pues sí, lo acabas de explicar, tomamos de la fuente de la juventud.
We're just fans of metal, you know. We pay attention to what people like, the songs that from the past, what goes over really good.
Somos fanáticos de metal obviamente y también tomamos en cuenta los gustos de nuestros fans y lo que han escuchado en el pasado.
Sí.
So, is there any other favorite track that you have in this album that you love playing live? ¿Hay algún track favorito que les guste tocar en vivo?
Well, for me, The Pale King is our video song, but that one has a very good guitar hook, and it gets the crowd going really good. There's a couple songs that we want to play live that we haven't played yet. One of mine and Steve's favorites is Born in a Rut. Maybe we'll play that later, but that's a good rocking song right there.
We started the U.S. tour playing half of the songs from the album. That's a lot to promote a new album. For a band that's been around for 30 years with many classic songs, it's hard to put only a few songs in 90 minutes. So we have, I believe for the show tomorrow, I think we have probably 4 songs for sure off the new album. So we're still very strongly promoting it.
Ellos han comenzado una gira por Estados Unidos y el setlist, 6 temas eran del último disco, que es mucho para promocionar un trabajo. Ahora seguramente para mañana lo que van a hacer es tocar 4 temas de este nuevo disco y bueno, después el resto de clásicos. You have now played 4 shows in Brazil.
Yeah.
So you started the tour. How was the shows?
They're awesome. The first time we always play the south, I think, like Porto Alegre, Recife. This time they put us in towards the north, more in the jungle, I guess.
Manaus.
Belém.
And
up in the Amazon.
And it was the crowd was like even more hungry.
Yeah, you could tell it's a place where they don't have a lot of shows, so when the bands come, they came with full power. It was amazing. Yeah, it was great. We had a lot of fun up there. And actually playing in Sao Paulo and Rio,
we're good too,
where bands do play a lot, we had equal rage and power. So the passion of the fans in Latin America in general is probably the best in the world that we've seen.
Yeah, it rises us up.
Yeah,
I think
it
makes us play better. Just when the crowd's screaming, like we open up with Brotherhood of the Snake. There's a part where we break it down and the music goes no 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 no,
anthem type of a thing,
and they're singing it louder than us, and we're just like whoa, you know.
Yeah, because
we just came from the States tour, and we're trying to get them to do it, and they're just looking at us. Right? What the hell's
it was new.
Come on, you thrash metal. Come on.
But in Japan they did it. We got a taste of it.
Wow, that was amazing.
That was the first time they did it. We were like, this is what it's going to be like in South America. They're going to sing our music, so it's going to be great.
Han comenzado su gira por Brasil, 4 shows. he ido por Manaos, por Belém, también por Río, por San Pablo, y bueno, comentaban la energía, ¿no? Sobre todo en esos lugares donde quizás no muchas bandas van a tocar, se siente ese hambre de la gente por agitar, por cantar las canciones, y eso también es un poco lo que alimenta la banda en cada uno de los shows. De hecho, Sudamérica siempre se destaca por esa calidez del público, ¿no? Well, so tomorrow, what do you expect for you? What first time? How do you feel when you face, for the first time after 30 years of career in a new country?
Well, just the response of us coming out of the airport and seeing the fans waiting there with the banner.
That banner was huge.
It was huge, and it was cool. Just for a band that's been around as long as we're not Justin Bieber, we're not little kids, we're older people. So to have fans there excited was pretty cool. I mean, that happened to us when we played Argentina for the first time, and it was '95. But since we've been around everywhere in the world, we really don't get greeted at the airport.
No?
Yeah, the reception today was one of the biggest I've seen.
Really?
In a long time for this band.
Well, because like I said, we travel a lot, so people know we're coming.
Yeah.
So we haven't been here, so
it was hungry for you.
It was cool that they greeted us. That was nice.
Está comentando un poco lo bueno que fue hoy cuando llegaron al aeropuerto de Carrasco, recibir todos los fans que estaban allí, saludarlos. Incluso Giorgio decía que bueno, había sido una de las recepciones más cálidas que han tenido en los últimos años, y que eso también es parte de lo que alimenta a la banda para hacer el show.
Sí.
Can we say that Brotherhood of the Snake is the best album since your comeback? Or do you feel
it is.
The love for the three of them?
I think this one is hitting hard, and I mean it's since The Gathering, this one is every song just they're all good. I mean I don't.
Since The Gathering, so the Kiss, the Giorgio.
Yeah, well there you go.
Gracias, amigo.
Yeah, it's true. I mean it's just the vibe. Plus when The Gathering was a gathering of a lot of different musicians, that's why we called it The Gathering. We were like, with Dave Lombardo, James Murphy, Steve Giorgio.
Oh yeah, we had Slayer's drummer.
Fucking
hell.
But and then the next records, Formation of Damnation was a great comeback record.
Yes.
And Dark Roots of Earth. But those records, we were more leaning towards the older members that came back, and we weren't throwing at them this kind of death metal influences. But now that they've kind of accepted playing the older stuff, like from The Gathering and Low. Well, we didn't really play stuff off Low, but The Gathering. But we're kind of come full circle again to what we always meet back at this sound, this kind of Testament death metal.
Para Eric Peterson, decir Brotherhood of the Snake es como se puede decir como el mejor disco que han tenido desde su regreso en el 2008, y que incluso con The Gathering es uno de los discos más poderosos que ellos han editado, que bueno, coincidentemente era el disco en el cual estaba Steve Giorgio, disco en el cual también vuelve para este último Brotherhood of the Snake. So you had a dream team of the Thrash in '99, and you have a dream team nowadays as well.
Yeah.
Han tenido un dream team en el 99 con The Gathering, y ahora tiene otro dream team del Thrash.
Yeah. It's a very good lineup right now. Gene Hoglan, Steve Giorgio, Alex is still with us, Chuck, myself. Hopefully lasts for a little bit longer. We don't.
Well, you can see that Testament had the first 3-4 albums as that's the essential classic Testament. That's what people know them, the original members. But then lineups change, the sound changes. But Alex came back. Original member came back. Gene was in for a while. He came back. And I came in for The Gathering, stayed for a few years, and I came back. So we're not original, but we're returning. So it's not just like a group of musicians. We're closer than that. We have our points in history in the band. We have our own little chapters in Testament's history, and now to put it together, there's
kind of like Death. How you got Death have stuff like that.
Death didn't really have anybody that returned, though. Except me, I kind of went in and out.
You and Gene returned.
But no, Gene did his thing once and it was out. But anyway.
The two albums in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like Chuck's one of his friends. Like we did stuff outside of music.
Yeah.
We'd go, but that's question anyway.
That's another story.
Cool. Yeah. But my point about the lineup is that it you could say it's this member or this member, but we all have a little piece of Testament in some way. You know, we don't compete with the original, but we don't need to because Testament has many different chapters, many different colors and flavors, and this one just came together. The chemistry on the new album just seemed to just, out of some odd thing, come together really great because the process leading to it didn't seem like it, but it just, I think we had a lot of pent-up energy that was released into the music where that belongs, and the result came out fucking great.
Comenta que bueno, que si bien han tenido varios cambios de formación en Testament, y los músicos que están hoy en día han tenido ya parte de la historia de Testament, han estado en algunos discos, entonces ya han dejado varias marcas. No es que se juntan algunos músicos para tocar en Testament, sino como que cada uno está volviendo a la banda en la cual ya supo estar y ya supo dejar su huella. La vuelta de Alex Skolnick en el 2008, la vuelta también de Giorgio para este año, la vuelta de Hogan en el 2012, lo que lo hace también una banda mucho más potente y mucho más cohesiva al momento, no solamente de la composición, sino del en vivo también. Si ustedes quieren enviar alguna pregunta para Steve Giorgio, para Eric Peterson, pueden enviarlas al 9110, vía SMS, también al 092 911 911 vía WhatsApp. You were mentioning that it is a bit difficult nowadays to form a set list with the 40 years of career.
Well, for the band, it's not.
The key is it's not difficult. It's a good problem.
When you have problem.
Yeah, you have so many songs that people want to hear, but you're only allowed a certain amount of time. So the problem is not what we pick, but what we leave out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and what the fans were always going to ask you, you didn't play this song.
That's always going to happen.
But at least on this tour, we're playing some songs that we've left out for far too long, and we put them in the set. Some really rare ones like "Throne of Thorns," which is a song that musically is kind of hard for us to play, and for Chuck, it's a lot of it's not something that he's remembering because we like to play songs that are familiar, and rightfully so. Fans want to hear the classic songs, but we want to throw in some songs that are like, oh yeah, that song is super heavy and cool and very. This is where I'm having my moment where yeah, it's just more epic,
Yeah.
It's kind of the epic sound, I guess.
Yeah, some of the older classic songs are very catchy, very straightforward, and so we made a little balance to give this set a variety. Like you said, Throne of Thorns has a little more epic flavor to it. We're playing songs off Low. We're playing an instrumental. And that's the instrumental from the Low album. That's pretty rare for Testament.
And then we have a song that was like huge on the radio, but we never played it for like ever, and now we're playing it, which is Electric Crown.
Really?
And yeah,
wow.
I mean, I don't know why we didn't play it. Maybe we thought it was too rock, but it's like it has one of the biggest hits.
It's a great song,
Yeah, it goes over.
A lot of great songs that we don't play.
It goes over really good every night. That song. People as soon as we start, they recognize it, and it's just like you feel like, wow, it's just, yeah. I mean, look.
Yeah, I see your out.
Because it's fun, man. You feel we give so much energy when we play, and we're always going to give that energy. But when the energy comes back, all we can do is go one more higher, and that's what heavy metal is, man. It's about just everything coming out and the return, and it's a great experience.
Yeah, the worst is like when you're on stage and you feel like you have to perform and trying to prove to the crowd of what you're doing, and it's kind of bouncing back at you. But like in South America, for us, it becomes one, and before you know it, the set's over.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was fun. What happened?
Yeah.
We want to keep playing, you know.
Yeah, the fans do make, you know, you go on tour, you play so many shows, sometimes the repetition gets, you know, I don't want to use the word boring because my job is definitely not boring, but when the fans make it that crazy, it becomes really fun because we could tell they enjoy what we enjoy to do.
Yeah.
And it's a great exchange.
And it's an energy that goes
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. See,
And I mean, we're fun guys. We have a lot of fun.
I know that. I know.
Well, maybe not tonight, but.
And you eat good as well.
Yeah.
Uf,
I know that.
demasiado.
Hablaban un poco de lo que es el setlist, que es, si bien tiene muchos temas, es un buen problema para ellos elegir las canciones. Siempre va a quedar algo, obviamente, pero también eso es parte de lo que es la carrera de Testament, y que para este set de Sudamérica está intentando tocar algunas canciones que quizás antes no tocaban tanto, como por ejemplo Electric Crown, un instrumental también del disco Low. Son temas que quizás los están volviendo a tocar, y es parte también de esa energía que ellos dicen que, bueno, que cuando los tocan en vivo es algo motivante también para ellos, no solamente tocar esos viejos clásicos, sino también ver la respuesta del público cuando ya con el primer acorde ya el público se entusiasma y transmite esa energía, ¿no? Que lo hace, como decía Di Giorgio, es un trabajo mucho más divertido de lo que ya es.
Do we have any questions?
You have 3 listeners.
Algunas preguntan, ¿no tocaron temas del The Gathering en Brasil? Si van a tocar alguno aquí. They say that you didn't play songs of the Gathering album in Brazil. They are asking if you are going to play here.
Oh, didn't we?
We haven't played anything off the Gathering.
So tomorrow you will play one, at least one, I guess.
Well,
At least one.
Okay, which one? What song off the Gathering do the fans want to hear?
I think that today they ask you Down for Life.
That probably ain't gonna happen.
True Believer, DNR,
DNR maybe, 3 Days in Darkness.
Eyes of Wrath.
Eyes of Wrath.
Eyes of Wrath.
Eyes of Wrath's a good idea.
Let's
Eyes
do
of
that
Wrath?
one.
That's
All
a good
right.
idea.
We'll play Eyes of Wrath.
Okay, Eyes of Wrath. Ahí ya está.
We do it for the
Uruguayan
Uruguayan
fans.
fans. Just for our first time here, they deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. They deserve it. That is a good point. Bueno, algunos fans dicen de algunas canciones, they say that You Can't Miss, So Many Lies, Disciples of the Watch, Reign of Terror.
Yeah, see, we have like over 100 songs, so it's hard to pick.
Alguien pregunta si apareció en la película Strange Days del 95. Somebody's asking if you appear in the movie Strange Days of 95.
You know, we filmed for like a week, and we're going to be in this movie. We were the band that was playing when they were catching the murderers. I don't if you've seen the movie. It's about this drug. Well, I won't explain the movie, but anyway, so we're at the end of the movie. We're playing 1999, I think, and it's New Year's Eve party, and there's like a chase between Angela Bassett and Ralph Fiennes, and they're trying to find the murderer or something, but we're the band playing.
You're the band playing that.
And we filmed for a week in LA with it, and it was a big thing. There was some political stuff that happened, which got us taken out of the movie. It's really very, very unfortunate that happened, but
so in the end you didn't appear.
We kind of were like in it not that much. But I have a great story. The song, which is in the movie, in the soundtrack. So James Cameron, or Catherine Bigelow was the producer, and they wanted me to meet James Cameron. I said, hey, James Cameron wants to meet you. So they brought me over to him, and they're like, hey, this is Eric. He's the one who wrote the song, for they're playing. And he just looked at me and he goes, F you, you effing a-hole, or you fucking asshole. But then he didn't say anything after that. But he looked mad at me, and he goes, because of you, I got a fucking ticket. from driving too fast, listening to your song. So I was just like, and then he laughed and we shook hands. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, so, en definitiva, ellos estuvieron una semana grabando y eran la banda que iba a estar tocando, que iba a aparecer allí, pero bueno, por algunos problemas, al final no aparecieron.
I'd love to see the footage, because they have so much film of us. I mean, they have the cranes. I mean, we filmed for a week.
Yeah.
We started work at 1 in the morning till 6 in the morning. They closed the streets of LA, downtown, and we had 10,000 extra people that came. It was a big
10,000?
Yeah, there's 10,000
wow.
extras they had that came.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes it was 5. I think the last day they had like 10.
Yeah.
But maybe 10's a little bit too much. There was like 5. Let's say 5.
Anyway, it's a lot of people.
It was cool. So there's footage out there somewhere of that. It's pretty cool.
People are still asking for some songs, for example, Sins of Omission. Piden que nos falte Sins of Omission. They ask if you are Golden album.
Souls of Black, yeah.
Practice and Souls of Black.
Yep, we'll play those for sure.
Mm-hmm. And they ask if you have reached the Golden album. Yeah, I guess.
And we did what?
The Golden album.
You know,
Practice and Souls of Black.
There's, I would imagine, somewhere in some country, yeah. The whole, the Testament kind of got stuck in that whole rut where before there was a thing called SoundScan, and we had all these record sales, and then when SoundScan started, we started to see our royalties, and it would say that we sold, it started off like at 100, and then it was 200, and it was like 10,000, and it was like 100,000, but before that we had sold 300,000 or 400,000 of a record. So a lot of bands got stuck in that rut where it didn't catch back up, and it's probably something we need to look into or something. But I mean, altogether, we probably sold about 10 million records. Wow. So one of them has got to be gold.
One of them should be.
Yeah.
Steve, as you were saying before, you have played in Testament before. Gene Hoglan played in Testament before. But this is the first time that you play together after your albums with Death.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Yeah.
Steve Giorgio ya ha tocado con Testament, Gene Hoglan también ha tocado con Testament, pero juntos es la primera vez que están tocando después de la experiencia en aquellos discos de Death.
Yeah, we did a lot of touring in the early '90s together with Death. We called ourselves a team. You know, we liked the chemistry we had between us. And after the Death touring was over, it seemed like we were always trying to find a band that we could play. Like, he would call me and say, hey, I have this new band, do you want to come play? And then something would happen and he couldn't do it. And then at one time we were looking for a drummer. Gene, I got a job. And it didn't. And it just, we tried over the years. And so many years went by that we didn't play. And all of a sudden, Eric invites us both back, different times. But here we are together at the same time. And it feels like we're the young 20-year-old men that we were when we were doing what we used to do together.
And he was never a Testament fan, actually. I remember,
really?
Yeah, when I called him up.
Never before a certain point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I called him up. My cousin Derek, who was the bass player, he didn't want to do it anymore because
Derek Ramirez,
and he was just like, you need to call Steve DiGiorgio up, and I'm like,
who's up?
I didn't know who that was, but when he said Sadis, I knew Darren, so I go, oh, okay. So I remember meeting him before, and he was just kind of looking. Like, yeah, he was like,
very pretentious,
very sarcastic. He was just probably looking at me like, rock star.
So
anyway,
I like how he tells. I don't know if it's true, but I like how he tells the story. It makes a good story.
Makes a good story. Yeah.
He's going to tell a really good story in a second here for you.
Oh,
but
I know
so when we met and we came to listen to the song that me and Dave wrote, it was called Fall Disciple Dome, and Steve's going to tell you what he thought of it in Spanish.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, tú hablas bien español.
Okay, so you listened to the song. What did you think?
Okay. Well, back up one day. So my phone rings. Hi, this is Eric Peterson from Testament.
En español.
Hola, mi nombre es Eric Peterson. No, but so I looked at the phone like, what the fuck is this guy calling me for? You know? Yeah? He goes, well, we need a bass player. You've been recommended. Do you want to come out and see if you're interested? Well, I can't say no.
You started speaking Spanish. I didn't understand. What'd you say to me again?
Entonces, el próximo día, yo fui para Oakland. Sentamos en camioneta de Eric. Escuchamos en cassette la música de Eric. La música de Eric y Lombardo juntos. Solo las riffs. Y para mí parece exactamente como Slayer. Yo,
of course.
Pregunta a mí mismo, ¿por qué no?
And he showed me his bass. It was Rickenbacker, and I said, "Wow, what a nice bass! You could be in the band."
No, that's a different
I
band.
know, that's also true. Sorry. Wow, what a nice bass, man! You could play in the band.
No, pero es verdad. Cuando lo escuché, la música para mí parece completamente diferente que el pasado.
He was probably expecting to hear like, you know.
Más o menos.
But it was like,
pero no, sí, pero lo escuché demonic antes. Lo sabía que es más heavy.
Más agresivo.
Sí, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what you thought too.
Pero cuando él me pregunta si quiero be parte de ese grupo.
Wasn't Darren with you too?
No.
Because he came too. I remember we were listening by the truck, and
that was the mix approval.
Oh,
when Gathering was already mixed.
Oh, because we were looking at it. He was going, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's okay. When we were getting the mix. That was after Gathering's recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, but finalmente cuando él pregunta si yo quiero estar en parte de este grupo, just he said, no soy estúpido. Vamos,
quiero.
Sí.
Un poco la historia de atrás de Steve y Giorgio a Testament, cuando cuando estaban grabando, cuando estaban compañeros de Gathering, alguien a Eric Peterson lo recomendó y bueno, lo llamaba por teléfono para preguntarle si quería unirse a Testament. This is one of the best songs of the album, right?
Totally.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of variety, and it doesn't really mirror. This is one of the songs where when I wrote it musically, I didn't try to go back to the verse again. I just wanted it to go from
a little more progressive
and end different, kind of like Old Man's Child. A lot of their records, I'm a big fan of them, so
I know, Dragon Lord.
Yeah, so I try to put a little of that stuff in there, but not really. But
you played in Dragon Lord, right?
Yeah.
On the first album, yeah.
I have a new one coming out actually too.
Really?
Yeah.
I get to secretly hear some of it. It sounds really good.
I've been working on it for 4 years, not all at once, but in the shadows and the cracks, in the caves,
the darkness.
Yeah.
3 days.
So yeah, it's gonna be killer. But anyway, yeah, that song, The Pale King, like I said, it wasn't mirrored, and it was kind of cool to not go, well, how do I get back here? You know, and it's cool to have songs where you go back there, but it's also cool to have songs where you don't have to go back there, and it just ends totally different, kind of cool. Old Rush style.
Mencionar sobre ese, este tema de Pale King, uno de los mejores del disco, y que tiene una parte como que va a una progresión distinta, y eso también que lo hace un poco más atractivo para ellos. Y también comentaba al pasar que ya está trabajando en un nuevo disco de Dragon Lord, aquel proyecto de Blacker, de Eric Peterson, que editó 2 discos. El último, the last one, was from 2005, right?
Yeah, it's been, time just flew by.
Yeah. And en una entrevista reciente, había leído que Chuck Billy decía que no iba a pasar tanto tiempo para editar un nuevo disco de Testament. I have read in a recent interview from Chuck Billy that he expected not to last so many years to have a new Testament record. Because it is like 4 years that you have released one.
Well,
one new
3.5.
album.
We, okay, so Dark Roots came out in late 2012, and then like a couple months later we toured. We did, this before it's 13. We're doing Europe, and then we're doing South America, and then before you know it, we had some problems with our bass player. Steve joined the band. Then we did
Australia, Japan, Indonesia.
And then it's like people are like, "Hey, when's the new record coming out?" We're like, "Well, we're going on tour in 2 months again," and it just keeps rolling. Like every time we try to work on a record. So like this record, Brotherhood of the Snake, I kind of had to like write it myself in my room. I had to just kind of come up with the ideas because we couldn't find a moment. Well, we could find a moment, but it was too late to get the tour that we wanted, which was the Montmartre. And we had this one window, and no one was available. And I'm like, we have to do this. We did demos, and then we played on it. We just kind of did the WhatsApp thing, just playing stuff, and Chuck would come over and throw down ideas at my house and stuff like that. But we made it happen.
So there are new ideas for this new album?
Yeah, there's some leftover stuff that actually is pretty good, and when we get back, we're working on stuff. So we're saying 18. I think it's gonna happen.
No.
I actually have a bet with somebody. He's gonna kick my ass if I don't. Yeah. So.
Okay,
I say no. I want yes.
You want?
But I'm realistic, so. We'll
okay, maybe it won't come out, but it's gonna be.
Start working on it.
No, it's gonna be done in 18. I don't know if it'll come out in 18, but I know it'll be done.
Hablando de que sería un nuevo disco
when
de Testament.
When I say something like that, I mean it.
You mean it?
I don't usually put it out there like that. I know.
Hablando un poco entonces de lo que sería un nuevo disco de Testament, que ya hay unas ideas que las que están trabajando, pero tienen la esperanza de que pueda salir sobre el 2018. Okay, guys, you wanted it was going to be 15 minutes. It is almost 40 minutes. So
see, that's why it's taken so long to write a record. You say 15 minutes, and
it's
an hour.
We're wasting our time.
We
should be writing right now.
It's so much more, man.
45 minutes of writing away from me.
We don't have anything else to do tonight. We can stay all night if you want.
Can we play another older song?
Yeah, sure. Tell me, which one do you want?
Well, there's a controversial song. We've been meaning to go back to China, and the government keeps turning us down, even though the fans want us to come there, and it's off a certain song. The song's called 7 Days in May, which is about the Tiananmen Square. And because of the lyrics, the government won't bring us back.
Oh
really?
My God, you just said lyrics.
Lyrics.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said lyrics. That sounded like a foreign language.
Did I say lyrics?
Too much out of the Germans.
Trippy. Well, I got my radio head on.
Escuchamos entonces 7 Days of May de su Souls of Black. La música de Testamento mañana en vivo aquí en Montevideo.
Take that, China.
Good.
Are we done?